Oh, look, it's a jackfruit tree. Hola, buenos días.
¿Te gusta la yaca?
Sí, me encanta. Pero ¿cuándo están listos para comer?
Cuando está grandota y...
Ah, ok, en como 2 meses.
No, más.
¿Más?
Pero puedes conseguir. Esa fruta es como la píldora azul.
Ah, ok.
¿Sí sabes qué es eso?
No.
Like the blue pill.
Ah, Viagra. Ok.
Oh, dicen, ¿eh?
Dicen,
No
sí.
me creas, no me queda.
Oh, muchas gracias. Buenos días.
Yes.
It is busy. Okay, this one says La Isla. ¿Vas a la isla? No, okay. ¿Vas a la isla? Playing some Take Me to Church, Take Me to the Gym. Gracias. I'm gonna go to the gym. Today it's a different day than the first video that I started out on. But yeah, so I'm gonna go work out and then I'll give you guys an update after the gym when I'm walking home. Gracias. Buenos días. What a workout that was. And now it's back into the absolutely scorching hot weather of Puerto Vallarta. Man, that's the one thing that I hate about living here or being here, is that it's always hot. Every single time you leave the gym, every single time you leave your house, within 10 minutes, you're drenched in sweat and it sucks so much. ¿Tienes calor? Man is absolutely wrapped up in clothes, man. Holy crap. I could never. I think this will probably be the first video that I post while I'm here. So let me introduce you guys. This was kind of a random intro. Welcome to another video. Oh, I'm gonna try not to get hit by a car. We are in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico right now. A tourism hotspot for gringos, for the güeros, the white people, for everybody. It's a tourism hotspot. Which I hate, because I hate tourism. Even though I am a tourist, I hate tourism. But anyways, very, very far away from Turkey, very far away from Alanya. I miss it so much though. I miss Turkey. The only reason that I had to leave was because my my visa expired, so I wasn't able to stay there any longer. I had to go. So right now I'm waiting for my visa, I'm waiting to be able to go back basically, which takes 3 months. We're currently in August and I will be able to return to Turkey in 1 month from now, because I've been here now about 2 months. So I'm gonna be able, let's see, September 18th is when I'm gonna be able to return to Turkey. And I think I'm gonna do another pit stop in Lebanon, which will be very fun, because my last Lebanon video sucked. It was full of cuts and I was a wuss because I was scared to film outside. So apologies guys. It was my first time in a country where I had a ton of attention. But anyways, like I said, this video is gonna be really random. It's not much to this video, it's just kind of random, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on where I'm at. So Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I'm here for a total of 3 months and it's been good. It's been good. I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty good. The only thing is that I came here, to be 100% real with you guys, I came here because I thought I was gonna save money, but it's turning out to not be the case. I'm actually not saving any money. Groceries are way more expensive than I thought they were. So that sucks. I'm barely able to save. So we're gonna have to scrap together some money to be able to get the ticket back to Turkey. Oh, also on the news, I got my TEFL certificate, my TEFL license certificate, whatever you call it, which basically allows me to teach English internationally. So your boy over here is an English teacher now. So now I don't have a degree or anything like that, so I think a lot of countries, there's a lot of restrictions. A lot of countries aren't going to let me teach there, but I know Turkey, I know Lebanon, I know a lot of countries in Southeast Asia let you. So we'll see what happens there, but that would be kind of dope to do. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my with that certificate. It took me way longer than I expected to get it because I'm slow, but we got it. So that's cool. I'm gonna be able to teach English now. So who knows, maybe in my next time going to Turkey, I'll be able to incorporate that into my day in the life. I'll be like day in the life of an English teacher in Turkey or something like that. Speaking of Turkey, speaking of that whole experience, that was a total trip. Literally like went to Turkey, or no, went to Lebanon, went to Istanbul, went to Antalya, if you guys watched all the last videos, and then ended up last minute deciding to go to Alanya, where I stayed put for a couple of months. And I'm so grateful that I did that, because had I had not done that, I would have never gotten the traction that I got on Instagram. And so everything happens for a reason. Just like I said in that video, without even realizing it, I foreshadowed everything happens for a reason. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on life. It's been a minute since I posted a video. And yeah, I'm here in Puerto Vallarta, sweating my balls off. It's like 30 degrees every single day. Like sometimes it's like 33, 35. Turkey was very hot, but this, man, this is a whole new level. So yeah, that's my life update, guys. Kind of random. I think all of my videos are kind of random. I always post a video in the most random places. I'll just be like, I'm in Turkey now, I'm in Lebanon now, and now your boy's in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And it is so hot, but it is also so beautiful. It is beautiful here, but I am dying of heat. But yeah, I'm currently staying in like a very, very quaint little Airbnb that I found. Well, I contacted the guy on Airbnb because he wanted like $1,300 for it, which is insane, seeing as it's literally a studio and it's not even in a really touristic area. So trick for you guys, if you want to save money on Airbnb, contact the guy directly, message him and ask him if he's okay with renting out his spot privately without the app, because then you can avoid all the costs of taxes and the cleaning fee. Jesus, sometimes the cleaning fee on Airbnb is like $400, $500, which is ridiculous. So anyways, I got the price down from like 1,500 something whatever to 700 bucks, which is cheap, you know, it's a good price. But if you add in like the cost of groceries, the gym membership, all that stuff, you know, it's expensive. And the reality is it's not cheap to be fit. It's not cheap to eat good food and be healthy. That's the sad reality. So unfortunately, it's been a bit of a challenge to save, but we're saving what we can until we go back to Turkey. So that's gonna be exciting anyways. Yeah, I really miss it there, to be honest. To be 100% real with you guys, I really miss Turkey. I miss the weather. I miss the one thing I don't miss about Turkey though is the constant scams, because the difference between here and there is like the situation here isn't amazing, you know, with the poverty, of course, with Mexico. It's like economy isn't the best, poverty is pretty high, but you don't have nearly as many people approaching you trying to scam you as you have in Turkey. It's insane, man. Like the amount of times I got scammed in Turkey, it's too many times to count. And the craziest part is that like unless you go there and you live there and you're exposed to it, it's so hard to navigate the scams, because a lot of the times they just seem like just normal people coming up to you to have a conversation. And I now realize that in itself is a sketchy thing. I'm gonna get hit by a car. That in itself is a sketchy thing in Turkey. If someone comes up to you ever and they ask, where are you from? Do not talk to them, because 99% of the people do not give a shit where you're from, and it's most likely going to end up being a scam. So the scam that I was exposed to the most was basically someone comes up to you, they ask you if you have a light for a cigarette, you say no or yes, they say where are you from, and then they ask you to go to a nightclub. And that happened to me 3 times, and little did I know they're just trying to bring me to a club and take my money. What is going on here?
Bienvenidos al pollo también usted. El día de hoy,
always a party in Mexico. Always a party in Mexico.
Hi! Hi! Hello!
Hello!
Hey! 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 Hey!
Hey! Hey! Always a party in Mexico.
The YouTuber, the streaming. Saludos amigos.
Saludos.
A
Always full of energy, man. That's a big difference too between here and Turkey. It's like the energy here is so crazy. There's so much energy here. Turkey was pretty, because of the situation, I don't blame them, but because of the situation there, I think a lot of people were stressed out. A lot of people were kind of down, but here, they don't let it get them down. They're just still partying. They're still enjoying life, and they're still making the most out of it. And that's what I like about Mexico. This is such a random video, by the way, guys. It's just been a minute since I've made a video. So I'm just on here, guys. Just a little life update, little ramble, whatever. Hola. Hola. But the people here are so friendly. That's the big difference that I noticed between here and Turkey, though, is like a lot of the people here are a lot more happy, even though the situation isn't great. In Turkey, I feel like it's a lot more of a depressed vibe just throughout the country. Well, I can't really say throughout the country because I only went to like Alanya, Antalya, and Istanbul. But what I can say is in Istanbul, it was a very like gloomy vibe. We'll see though. We'll see if it's different when I go back. It probably won't be, but we'll see. Okay, I am dying of heat, so I think I'm gonna be a lazy slob and I'm gonna get an Uber. I feel like I'm gonna get heat stroke and I'm pushing myself way too hard. So let's get an Uber. 47 pesos from where I am right now, which is literally like $4. So cheap. It's so cheap to Uber here. But yeah, I'm calling it quits. It's just way too hot. And now it's time to do what every white person has to do when they're in Mexico in this kind of a climate. And that is douse myself in sunscreen. Okay, here he comes. Who is it? Hector Manuel, 3 minutes away. Oh my goodness. Hola, Hector. I really hope that the audio quality is good on this thing. I haven't tested it yet out on the street, but there's like where I'm filming right now, there are so many cars and traffic, and Puerto Vallarta is an incredibly loud city. So I really hope that the audio's still good. But we're gonna see once we get home and we look at this footage. Sí, aquí está bien. Muchas gracias, Hector. Okay, buen día. And we are home, and we do not have heat stroke. This is what the house looks like. This is gonna be my first video, so I'll show you. From the outside, little balcony here. This garage that I can't enter into, and yeah, and then you just come up through these stairs. Oh, air conditioning at last. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Oh. And we're home, and we have this amazing air conditioner. Oh, and it's not even on, but it's still cool in here, but it's not on. I forgot to turn it on. There we go. Crazy. First thing I'm doing now that I'm home, so that I don't collapse of heat stroke, is we're getting in some electrolytes. It's the most important thing that you can do in this heat. So let's pop this bad boy open. This is the best electrolyte company. It's called Element. I would highly recommend it. It is literally the best. Hydration. Okay. Now let's take a shower. I am disgusting. Before we hop in the shower, let's do a quick little physique check. It's been a really long time since I've done a physique check on here, so let's show you guys what we're looking like. I've honestly let myself go the past few days, to be honest, so I might be looking a little puffy, but I feel like I've been doing pretty good in the gym, so let's see. Oh, yeah. I had abs before. I had some definition, but it's starting to fade. But here we are. Got a crazy tan line here, as you guys can see from the muscle shirt, but not bad. Boom. All right, let's have a shower. I feel disgusting. Just a quick update for you guys on how the hair transplant's going. Here it is. 9 months into the hair transplant. So before, my hairline went up to like here in both corners, all the way up to here. And now we're looking like we got a bit of a straight hairline, so that's pretty cool. Look at that farmer's tan, eh? That is
crazy, man. That's what happens when you wear a muscle shirt every day outside in this weather. That is insane. Okay guys, now it is time for the post-workout protein. I'm trying not to have too many carbs during the day just because I find it makes my brain super foggy. So I've just been having protein shakes before and after my workout, so it keeps it super light, and yeah, it doesn't make me feel super foggy. So put some of this in there. Okay, some chocolate protein powder. 1, 2 scoops. And now the best part. Look at this, guys. Of nothing but frozen blackberries. I absolutely love these. They're so healthy for you. It's the highest source of fiber that you can find in any other source, any other form of fruit, and also it's very, very low in carbs. It's very, very low glycemic, so it doesn't affect your blood sugar bad, but it just makes it a lot more filling. Because if I just had this, honestly, it wouldn't fill me up. But yeah, again, this is just a great way to add a ton of vitamins, you know, antioxidants and fiber into this. So that way it fills me up. It also tastes incredible with the chocolate protein powder. And I'll put a scoop of creatine in this as well. And since this milk bottle is empty, let's use this as the bottle for the protein shake. Let's go see how it's looking outside. It's pretty gray out right now. Here's the view. It's definitely not as sunny as it was before when I came home. And it's actually looking like it might rain later today with these dark clouds. Yeah, so like I said, guys, on my walk here, well, my Uber ride here, didn't really walk back, but staying here for a couple of months, and then I'm going to be going hopefully back to Turkey in the next month, which would be super duper cool to make more videos. One thing that I've been debating a ton with making these videos has been whether or not to use this camera, which is a GoPro, or my mirrorless camera, which is an A7 IV. And over the past few weeks, I have been actively recording in public. Like, I've been trying to record in public with the A7 IV, which is it's a big camera, right? It's huge compared to the GoPro. And honestly, I was just like super scared. First of all, I was super scared at first to record in public. I was terrified. So that was a huge fear to get over. But I've been doing it now for like the first day was horrifying. Second day, equally as horrifying. Third day, kind of better. By the first week, it was substantially better. And now I'm at the point where, like, honestly, after just constantly exposing myself to recording in public, I've gotten to the point where I'm pretty comfortable with it, which is pretty remarkable, I'm not gonna lie, because it was one of my biggest fears ever, recording in public. And it just goes to show that anything that you're scared of doing, like anything, it doesn't have to be public recording, but you can get over it. Like, if you expose yourself enough to it and you put your mind to it enough and it's something that you truly want to do, you can get over any fear that you have. For me, it just happened to be that my why was so strong that it genuinely overrode, I don't know if I'd say it, but it overrode everything in my brain that was telling me not to do it. And although my hand was shaking and my heart was racing, and when I was walking through crowds of people, I was literally shitting myself, my why was so strong for like why I want to record in public, to the point where I just didn't care. Like, I did not let the fear get in the way of it, basically, to say it. But anyways, getting off track, getting a little motivational, but I just wanted to let you guys know that, because I haven't been doing nothing. Like, I have been recording. It's not that I haven't been making any videos, it's just I haven't been posting them, because I've been getting over this huge freaking fear, which is recording in public. And I am happy to say that I'm definitely getting comfortable with it after like weeks of genuinely shitting myself on a daily basis. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. As you guys saw in the beginning of this video, when I was outside in public, it was pretty decent, you know? I feel like I'm getting used to it, which is cool. It's really cool, actually. I can't even believe I'm even saying that, to be 100% honest with you guys. I can't even believe I'm able to say that. So cheers to that. But yeah, anyways, goal is to go to Turkey in the next month, and I just wanted to talk about quickly the future of this channel, because a lot of my videos, obviously, as if you guys have been subscribing to me for a while, have been quite random. I've just kind of posted sporadically when I feel like it. I've done some weight loss videos in Vancouver, back in in Canada. Posted a video in Turkey, posted a video in Lebanon, went over my hair transplant, lots of videos. But they haven't really had, well, they've been quite sporadic, if anything. They've been all over the place. And even within the videos, there's really no organization. Like my Lebanon video, although it performed pretty well, like actually very well compared to my other videos, it's at like 14K, had absolutely no organization to it. It was, in fact, it was horrible. It was terribly done. I remember, because like I had one scene where I was like in Tripoli, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go out tonight and I'm gonna show you guys Tripoli, and then it just cut to me back in the capital, back in Beirut. So no organization whatsoever. So that was annoying. Something that I realized and that I've been thinking a lot about is like, I've been thinking a lot about like what I want to do with this channel and where I want to take it. And what I know I like to do, what I know I love to do, in fact, is travel. I love to travel, and I love to share my experiences with you guys. That's what I love to do. And last time I was in Lebanon, I had not gotten over the fear of recording in public. I had not yet gotten over this huge fear of mine. So it really ruined the entire video because I was just scared to pick up the camera. So 99% of that trip was just not documented whatsoever. That is why I just kind of like skipped back and forth between clips, because I just was scared most of the time. And so all this is to say, I can happily say that I have been working behind the scenes, working on myself, working on all my fears behind the scenes, and I'm happy to report that that your boy is making some pretty good progress here. So yeah, this trip wasn't for nothing, which I thought it was. I mean, I came to Puerto Vallarta to save money. That was the main reason. I'm not doing that. I already stated that in the previous few clips, but everything happens for a reason. And I said that in my video in Turkey, in my last video, and I truly believe that everything does happen for a reason. And the reason I came here, if the only reason I came to Puerto Vallarta was so that I can get over my fear of public filming, then so be it. Then so be it. It was a necessary building block for the future of this channel. So I'm so happy that I've gotten over it, and I think the videos are gonna be way better in the future as a result of that. I mean, yeah, that's literally like, I don't want to dwell on this topic, but it's just such a big deal for me. So like, what are we at right now? What's the date? We're at August 13th, 2025. And I can say it now for the first time. I'm genuinely at a place that completely exposed myself enough to this huge fear of mine to the point where I genuinely am starting to like not give a fuck, which is such a good feeling. You have no idea. So relieving. Anyways, had to talk about that though, because it's like I have been offline, you know, with this, but I have been working really, really hard at that fear. So it's pretty cool. So anyways, all that to say, what you can expect from the future of this channel is a lot more videos that I want to actually make, where I'm not going to be hiding in my house, where I'm not going to be like basically terrified to go outside and film. So I can actually make the videos that I want to make, which is like challenges, which is travel videos, which is actually getting down with the locals in Lebanon, in Turkey, in, I don't know, Syria, wherever I end up, and make some really, really cool videos for you guys. So that's basically what I wanted to say. And yeah, that's kind of been like a life update. Currently in Puerto Vallarta. Not a huge fan of the weather, although right now it is pretty nice. It's pretty gray outside. So I actually really like the weather right now. But like just a couple hours ago, you guys saw, I was dying. And like I said, I got my TEFL certificate, which is like teaching English foreign language or something. I don't even know what it stands for. Oh, starting to rain. Awesome. But anyways, that basically just allows me to teach English internationally. So your boy might be an English teacher in Turkey or something, I don't know, but that'd be kind of cool. It'd be a cool thing to document, and it'd be a cool way to live in these countries for longer periods of time, obviously, because as just a Canadian, I can't go and stay in Turkey for longer than 3 months, but maybe with this teaching gig, maybe it will open up opportunities for me to stay in these places you know, not just Turkey, maybe Lebanon, I don't know where, but for longer periods of time. So anyways, this has been a life update, guys. It's starting to rain right now, so I'm gonna head inside. And yeah, your boy conquered his biggest fear. So expect better videos in the future. And I'll see you guys in the next video.